Hey guys, first live stream on this channel, Warhammer 40K veteran. We are over 2000 already, over 2000 subscribers. I wanted to thank you all for subscribing, for watching the videos, leaving the feedback. I will start a session of live streams on this channel, only Warhammer 40K content. I have lots of replays in Dark Crusade from very good old players, so I will record their replays on this series of live streams. So this is the first one today. We'll see how many people will join. Maybe we'll do some requests. You will tell me in chat what player you want to watch. I'll try to get a replay at the end of the live stream. In today's live stream we'll have plenty of Eldar. I will record an old Eldar player, SCA Fooz. Many considered him one of the best in Dawn of War Vanilla and Dark Crusade. So we'll have SCA Fooz against many other good players. Let's go into the first game. It's Fooz versus Fallen, his clanmate Fallen as Chaos and Fooz as Eldar. If the music is too loud, please let me know.
We're here to serve, Master. Bless us, Great One.
Blood River is the map. SCA, a very strong team, by the way.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
And at the bottom left side, Fallen starts with 2 cultists and raptors.
We can serve you. Chaos
No generator yet.
is strong. You favor us with your
And look at this, he's hiding the heretics. Even against the Eldar, he's afraid of some sort of harass. And he's doing it right. He is going for the raptors and the Chaos Lord. Aggressive opening from Chaos. No generator. At the top right we have SCA Fooz with Eldar.
command me to build. We return from
I think he is a Russian. He was a Russian player.
command me to build. We seek the
Strong Eldar from the Russian community. One of the first Russian Eldar players, I think.
command me to build. Guardians blood ready to defend.
So look at this opening, very risky for Blood River. He's not scared of anything.
Music is a pillar upon
He has a plan in mind and he's going for it. Focusing on his own game. Upgrades this listening shrine instantly.
How can we help? My music is a pillar upon which whole
And goes for the Ranger infiltration.
is successful.
2 Guardians will get the points slowly. So this is the second decap from the Raptors, right? Very good timing with the decap, good jump. Jumps at the right second. If he would jump a bit earlier, he'd lose probably one more Raptor. Loses the cultists. Needs to be very careful with this. Fallen certainly didn't expect this to be upgraded. He's losing a cultist HP from this listening shrine. Chaos Lord trying to destroy the point. That early in the game. Is that a good idea? Okay, so a very bad opening for Fallen already. Good handle of the harass by Fooz. He killed 2 cultists. Chaos Lord obviously is not able to destroy this under the reparation. And Fallen has to retreat. If we look at the Eldar, he is on 2 points. Only on 2 points, but these are upgraded. So plus 6 extra income from each point when it's upgraded. Good job with the Rangers hunting the Chaos Lord. No detection. Chaos Lord could place a detection on the ground. He has that skill. Another third decap here, but the Raptors this time could go down even. Will they die? Looks like it. A lot of lost squads from Chaos in the first 4 minutes. 2 squads of cultists and the Raptors are dead.
Whatever you desire.
And all we have from Eldar is Rangers and 2 Guardians. Of course, this LP2 helped to kill 2 cultist squads.
Seek the adventure that only war can bring. We are under enemy fire. Guardian squad ready. You have need. Success.
None of the players captured a relic yet. Chaos is tier 2 with 2 generators, sacrificial circle on the way, and another generator. Now that third generator is probably a mistake, but he doesn't have enough energy. He needs energy for something. Goes for the Khorne Berserkers. Chaos Lord on a very low HP, and Dark Reapers kill him. Soul Shrine being placed. It's 200 out of 200 cost in Dark Crusade, only a bit cheaper than in Soulstorm. Fooz is surprised that Chaos is already tier 2. Yeah, no army for Chaos, don't be afraid.
We walk our path. Incoming enemy fire.
80 to 20 for Fooz and 74 to 30 for Chaos. Fallen. It's the first replay from Fallen. I'm not sure if this guy has any other accounts, but I know another player that plays Chaos in this team. SCA Killer recorded a few replays from him already on this channel. Very strong Chaos. And the build's also very similar to this one. Maybe Fallen is trying to copy his builds. Maybe it's the same guy, I don't know. Okay, so Khorne Berserkers are out with Chaos Sorcerer. And all Fooz had to do is run back. He doesn't have to fight this army right now. He can out-micro, or just stay back until he gets a falcon or something. Banshees and upgrades. Good choice, I think. And Fooz is doing it right. He gets the Banshee upgrade first, once he hits tier 2. Then he will go for the optics, and only after that you go for armor. That's how you do it. This is the order also in Soulstorm. If you play Eldar and if you go for the Banshees, you need Call of War Research as the first upgrade, then you go for the optics. Some Eldar players go optics first and then Call of War, which is completely screwed up and wrong. You have to do this order that Fooz is doing now. If you don't give these Banshees upgrade, they are basically useless on the early tier 2. Chaos is outnumbered big time. Nice disruption from the Chaos Sorcerer, but he's losing the Berserkers. He's losing all the infantry. He wanted to fight back the Eldar, but he cannot. We've got almost full map control from Fooz. All that Fooz needs now is anti-vehicle, and he's got them, the fire dragons. What's good to make also against the Defiler are the Wraith Lords with Bright Lance platforms. 2 or 3 Wraith Lords with a Bright Lances can deal with Defiler mass. Especially in Dark Crusade, that there are no talents here to kill those Wraith Lords. Very difficult for Chaos. Harass from 2 sides. Chaos Lord was made again, but Chaos really would need tier 3 here if he wants to stand a chance now. The Defiler is almost down. Call of War armor. Call of War and optics are done, and armor now is on the way. Chaos Lord gets surrounded by the Banshees. Banshees are great if you use them well, but you need them in combination with the Dark Reapers, of course. If you go for the Banshees only, most likely it will fail. A Chaos Predator won't be a problem at all for Eldar. You can clearly see that Chaos is dead now. Even with these 2 generators opening, Chaos aggression wasn't a threat. I actually wonder what Chaos should have done instead. Maybe Raptors didn't really pay off, and the fact that Fallen lost 2 cultists so early also decided a lot. This Predator gets surrounded by Eldar army and destroyed in the negative cover. That's it with the game. Strong play from Fooz. It's not just the Eldar's strength, but also good play. Fallen just keeps making these Berserkers and losing them one by one squad at a time. That's also a mistake. You have to gather your army, increase in numbers, then attack with all at once. No need to suicide.
Enemy fire.
So far, what I've seen in Dark Crusade from Chaos player is this build, I mean from the replays. They go usually for Raptors and Chaos Lord, then some kind of fast tier 2, Sorcerer and Corn Berserkers. That's the most common build I've seen done by the Chaos players in Dark Crusade. Easy victory for Fooz here. We can take a look at the stats. Oh, never mind. It was pretty one-sided anyway. Let's jump into the second game. This time it's SCA Killer, the guy I was talking about. Also goes Chaos, the same position on the map as Fallen.
We're here asking for the rest of ours.
2 cultists. And Killer makes a generator, unlike Fallen. Fallen did not make a generator. He ordered Raptors and Chaos Lord fast.
Whatever you desire,
But here we have a generator, see if it will change things. And exactly the same opening from Fooz. Not sure if he's got the same cap order.
Guardian squad, ready. We are here to fulfill our duty.
But it's exactly the same build with Rangers and double generator.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape.
You don't really see this done in Soulstorm in 1v1 games. Simply way too risky, I think. Maybe it worked in Dark Crusade.
We return from exile. We return to defend.
Nice teleport from 3 seconds walk. Raptors are here. Can they decap anything? No, they cannot.
We are here to fulfill our duty. Wanderers have returned.
But they can hunt these Bone Singers. What's the problem with Raptors and Blood River is it's easy to defend the points on this map. Raptors might be able to decap this point, they should. Maybe they will even kill the Guardians. Yeah, the squad of Guardians is down. And also the decap goes on. Very nice. Very good start for Chaos. Fooz is going for the grenades, but he's left with only one Guardian squad. And we already have tier 2 on the way from Killer. No need for the Chaos Lord, indeed. If we recall the last game, we can remember that Chaos Lord did nothing. He just got destroyed by the Rangers and Dark Reapers. He did no damage. So maybe Raptor Harass is all that's needed. A failed grenade, yeah, it's funny. Failed. It was cast while the Raptors were flying, teleporting in here. And these games were played in 2007 somewhere. 12 years old. Raptors focused by the Rangers. 3 points for Fooz. Killer denying him building this generator properly. Good usage of the Bone Singer teleportation. You don't really see Eldar using this ability for building the listening shrines faster. A fail move from Killer. Almost lost the Raptor squad.
The Wanderers have returned.
We are under attack! We are under attack!
Great one.
I will check the YouTube comments, if any, after this game. Hopefully I won't forget. Chaos Sorcerer on the way. 86 to 30 economy here, no tier 2 on the way yet. 92 to 20 and tier 2 is up, Sorcerer on the way. And Corn Berserkers of course probably will be made. Raptors got killed, right? Yeah, no Raptors anymore. Chaos has no army right now. But Killer was good enough at distracting Fooz while he went tier 2. Halfway done tier 2 for the Eldar. No detection for the cultists yet, a very cheap upgrade could save the squad right now. I think it's 20 requisition for cultists detection. Killer wants to save every penny. Grenades do not disrupt, from what I've noticed. These Guardian grenades do not disrupt the squads in Dark Crusade. Horn Berserkers on the way toward the Eldar base. And Fooz go for the Farseer. Even with such a low army size, the game seems fast-paced. I can't really understand what the players want to do. Okay, Fooz go for 2 Harlequins to counter these Berserkers, I believe. Perfect choice, I would say. Harlequins should be able to deal with these Berserkers easily. And I'm expecting Killer to go tier 3 soon. Fooz is getting a phone call. Okay. Let's assume he's not lying. Not just a tricky Eldar tactic. Maybe he wanted to buy some time with the support portal. If the Khorne Berserkers would go in at that point, he wouldn't have finished the support portal, I think. Killer would go for the Bone Singers and deny this support portal. Psychic Storm casted on the Khorne Berserkers and Harlequins doing wonders around here. Most of the Khorne Berserkers die in the negative cover. One squad almost down, very low HP. Look at these 3 Berserkers got reinforced now. Crazy, crazy. The damage is crazy from those Harlequins. Still not fixed in Soulstorm. The unit is clearly broken, even if it's expensive on energy. It's hard to focus, it deals tons of damage. It also can detect. No tier 3 on the way yet, instead Killer goes for the Machine Pit. Interesting decision, and we have tier 3 on the way for Eldar. Also a bit cheaper than in Soulstorm. Now Khorne Berserkers are not good at dealing damage to buildings. Chaos Sorcerer can do that alone though. Sorcerer has very good damage to buildings.
We can serve you.
Defiler on the way. I guess it will be for defense. You rarely go on offense with the Defilers.
How can I serve? Incoming enemy fire. How can we help? The Wanderers have returned. We are under
Tier 3 almost done for Eldar, and 2 Warp Spiders on the way. Not sure how Killer managed to get this point on the relic. How can he deal with these Warp Spiders though? I have no idea if that will be possible. Nice harass on this side. Eldar pushes these Khorne Berserkers back. Sorcerer goes in and dies, sadly. Tier 3 optics on the way, that will be a pain. Better range and more damage. Vipers also were made. They can disrupt the Khorne Berserkers and also deal some light damage to these Defilers. I wonder why Chaos do not make those Space Marines with the bolters and the Rhino. They have very good damage. Would be able to kill this Eldar infantry if properly managed, especially in combination with the Defilers. I think Chaos Space Marines would be a better option for this map. I mean the Chaos Space Marine squad, not Chaos race. Goes in with the Defilers, Killer, not sure what he wants to do here. He won't be able to push this Eldar army back. The Harlequin is here. Gets focused by the Khorne Berserkers. Got focused for a few seconds and lost a lot of HP. And now hit by the Defiler and killed. $92 to $50 economy on Eldar. Pushes into the Chaos base. No fire dragons, right? LP2 goes down. I think these warp spiders probably have tier 3 armor, so they don't really die. Chaos Sorcerer is down. I think Killer accepted his fate, he probably knows he's dead. A bit of a low morale for Killer. Horror Squad is being made. A bit of an unusual game for Killer this time. Usually he'd go tier 3 faster, make Obliterators and Possessed Chaos Squad. Remakes the Sorcerer, made the global upgrade for energy. On economy it's still quite even, almost equal. Gets better now for Eldar. Fire dragons on the way. He realizes he will need some anti-vehicle to fight these Defilers. He could go for the Wraith Lords, as I've said earlier, add a Brightlands, and from ranged combat deal with the Defilers. That will be over. Fooz is holding the position. He wanted actually to defend this relic of his. What time is this that Chaos Lord gets killed? I've lost the count. He got killed about 5 times already. And the hope is lost for the heretics. I don't see how Chaos can win this now. He simply lost too much. And Killer is not happy with his anti-vehicle squad, Horrors. Tier 3 on the way for Killer, very late, it's 15th minute. Vipers, yeah, Fooz means that Vipers are bad. From what I've noticed, they really are. I think Vipers are a bit better in Soul Storm. Their precision in Dark Crusade seems completely off. They do not target the enemy unit properly. Did you see this? They miss the shots many times. No, it's okay. Another miss. It's probably about 50% precision. That's why you make the Wraith Lords against vehicles and not the Vipers. And the push into the Chaos base here. Don't even know what Chaos did wrong. Probably bad unit choice. Going for Space Marines with bolters, a Rhino and some defilers probably could be better. Yeah, Fooz is tier 3 a long time ago. Tier 3 now for Chaos, possessed Chaos Marines almost out. Or just the possessed squad, as you can see, the unit name. And Oblitz on the way. Farseer got killed by the possessed squad. Rangers almost down. But they will die from this huge amount of warp spiders. They should die. It's a pain for the Eldar to face an early Chaos tier 3, so instead of going for so many defilers and going aggressive, Chaos should have gone a faster tier 3 instead. That could work. Very good economy for Eldar now. 125 to 48 against 54 to 65. Fire dragons tying up the obliterators. Nice. One squad of possessed Chaos Marines dealing with 3 squads of warp spiders. The reason you need tier 3 faster. Killer could even have the chances to win this game if his economy would be a bit better. Now if he will lose the units in these squads, he won't be able to reinforce because of his economy. Also win by take and hold from Fooz. Focus on the obliterators. Crazy, yeah. He almost... he clearly is losing the fights. I actually wonder who will win the game now. This could be a win by take and hold. Fooz is saying Chaos won. Did he? Crazy, crazy game. I did not expect. I thought Eldar would win. Now imagine if Chaos had tier 3 like 3-4 minutes earlier at least. How can Eldar even stop this? Maybe go for Dark Reaper Mass and Falcons with Bright Lance platforms. I think it worked in Dark Crusade instead of these warp spiders. Alright, let's see the stats now. Yeah, pretty close on units killed. Better economy for Eldar, but not so much better. The difference is about 1000 only. Yeah, very close game, very close. Didn't expect Chaos to win this one. Okay, some interesting comments in chat. Let's go for the third game now. Played on Battle Marshes. This time against Cerberus, also a very old and good player. Cerberus also played Necrons, I think. Probably one of the fathers that started to play Necrons defensively. Economy boom, turrets and stuff. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen too many replays on Necrons from him. At the top side, Cerberus with Imperial Guard. Goes Infantry Command and Generator. 3 Tech Priests. I think one of the Cerberus names was also Tech Priest. He makes three Tech Priests in the early game. Man, this is so crazy. 2 Guardsman squads. One going out from the HQ and another one from the Infantry Command. That's original. You don't really see that often. At the bottom side, again 2 Generator opening from Fooz. Does he play this opening all the time, I wonder?
All Eldar must answer the call. You have need. What the enemy is near.
Fleet of Foot almost up.
You have need.
Focuses the Tech Priest. Won't be able to kill it under the turret. This point is safe. Good placement of the turret. This will be upgraded on tier 2 and have even better range than this LP2. That's a good turret placement. What Rangers will try to do now is control the map, hunt for some guardsmen. They are not on the outer map yet, so they are getting the points in the base.
Guardian squad, they are shaped by fate just as we should be. My music is a death which holds our guardians. We are taking damage.
Defensive Eldar play, yeah, that works. Who said Eldar cannot play defensively? Of course they can.
Wanderers have returned. Guardian squad, ready.
Let's switch to Fog of War disabled. I mean enabled because it distracts me when it's disabled. I want to see only what the player sees. The map. Pretty even on the map control, both of the players get their points. Both players playing some kind of economy based game. Defensively, very safe. No commissar yet. Goes for a second generator. And 2 more generators from Fooz. All that he needs are the rangers.
We are here to fulfill our duty. What is your wish? All Eldar.
Guardians probably dead. No. Saved by the heavy cover. If not for the heavy cover, they will die, I think. Tier 2 already for Fooz. Took 1 relic. Very strange strip soul cast on the ranger, but where else? There's no Farseer, no how do you call him? The leader, the warlock. Could be cast on the warlock, but there's no warlock, so just cast it on the ranger. Cerberus trying to be aggressive. He knows Fooz is taking up. Support portal is almost finished. This will be a long game, by the way. Look at this. Should be over 20 minutes. A second turret from Cerberus and no tier 2 on the way yet. Finally he clicks it. How will he survive Eldar's vehicles? I have no idea.
Command me to build our mission.
Warp spiders on the way. And Eldar sees that. He sees these turrets. What Fooz needs to do, probably 3 Vipers instead of a Wraith Lord. Vipers are also good at disrupting the guardsmen. %, tier 2, good economy, more and more generators built. And Fooz builds a turret on his relic. Good job from Cerberus killing 2 Bone Singers. Not a huge loss for Fooz, but still. About 90 requisition. Another one comes. Seriously, what Fooz needed was 3 Vipers. Jump in here and destroy all the generators. Or go here and destroy the turrets. He makes the Wraith Lord now. Good economy. 122 to 60. Very good. Command squad will die, most likely. And Fooz doesn't lose the relic. It's saved.
Back into the fray.
Not a worth it engagement from Cerberus, loses the command squad and almost lost the guardsmen.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Remakes the command squad, goes for the global upgrade on requisition. Wraith Lord destroying the turrets in close combat here. Fight on 2 fronts, I like it.
I stand ready to serve. I will do as you ask.
2 global upgrades for Cerberus. That's some nice economy.
Incoming enemy fire. Guardian squad ready.
Even under the repair, this listening post will go down and probably decapped. 2 tech priests here.
Waiting here is better. How can we help?
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
I have no idea what Cerberus is doing, by the way. Does he want to go tier 3 or what? Makes 2 sentinels. Tier 3 on the way from Fooz, has 2 warp spider squads and rangers. Needs some anti-vehicle. Makes the 3rd warp spider. With tier 3 optics and the grenades, warp spiders will be great. He needs to add these bright lands and get in here. Yeah, tier 3 on the way from Cerberus. He wants those Kasserkins and Ogrins.
What would you have me do?
He understands that guardsmen with upgrades won't really work. Some good jumps from the warp spiders will obliterate the guardsmen unexpectedly. Maybe some chimeras also for defense would be okay. We have tier 3 here. And full map control from Fooz. Nice domination so far. But I do not understand what Cerberus is doing yet. It's beyond me. How did he even manage to hit tier 3? I don't know. He had no army like the entire game. Only had the command squad and guardsmen without priests or commissar. And he survived with that army for 11 minutes. Fooz also wasn't very aggressive. It's very safe play from Eldar from what I can see. Nice disruption. And good focus with the sentinels. The Wraith Lord is down. 2 basilisks, nice. And makes the 3rd one, but not enough limit. The sentinel, one of the sentinels have to be removed. So this basilisk would be able to come out. Fire dragons on the way.
We are under enemy fire.
The claims of the ancestors are yours to command.
We seek the adventure that only our minds work as one.
Seer Council is out. I don't really like this economy for Imperial Guard. 88. Command squad again trying their luck on this relic. Fooz really needs Cerberus needs 1 relic. He might even try and go tier 4 for the Baneblade. He needs to get this relic and defend it somehow. Look at this huge army. I'm not sure what Fooz is waiting for. He can destroy everything with this. He should go in now. Kasserkins out and Ogrins on the way. Crazy chat. I think I will read it at the end of the game. Falcon goes down, and here we have the Eldar engagement. Throws the grenades into the basilisks, destroys them instantly. Will Imperial Guard survive this attack? He might be able to survive it. Strafing run. Needs more priests with fanaticism. Good harass with the fire dragons, destroying the listening post. But there's a lack of infantry from Imperial Guard. It feels he doesn't have enough damage to kill this. He simply doesn't have the damage. Hellhounds maybe would have helped. Rangers down. What is he making? Another basilisk. I think Chimera, Maz and Hellhounds could have helped in this situation. Priests killing the fire dragons. One squad almost down. Yeah, one squad of fire dragons is killed. Kasserkin's still alive. Basilisk remade. And a Chimera on the way. Command squad down. Yeah, simply nothing to kill these warp spiders. Not enough firepower from Cerberus. Artillery alone is not enough. And the Kasserkins alone cannot fight all this Eldar. $52 economy now, yeah, this is over. Another victory from Fooz. Crazy high economy. 184 to 95. Another jump into the basilisk with the grenades, and the basilisks go down. For some reason it's not the players who say GG here, but the observers. They enjoyed it. A decent game, however, the lack of infantry from Cerberus decided a lot. Once he hits tier 3, he needs to make plenty of infantry. And maybe just make one basilisk, not 3. Doesn't give up yet. He doesn't know Eldar's economy. Look at this economy. Avatar is out. It's either you must plenty of guardsmen in this matchup, or go for the hellhounds and priests, or play defensively with 1-2 basilisks, but also make army.
Emperor. You will have it. We did it, sir.
We are under enemy fire. We walk our path.
Cerberus annoyed by the basilisk. He says the unit is too bad for 3 vehicle cap. I think you just need 1 basilisk and not 3. Maybe 2. GG. Okay, but we don't have all the chat, unfortunately. It only saves a portion of the chat. Solid game from Eldar, but I still didn't understand what was Cerberus' plan on this map. It felt like he didn't know what to do. Cerberus even kills more units because he had less army but some nice artillery. Fooz completely dominated on economy with a map control, 6,500 more resources and better technology. Time for the 4th game, and this time it's Servants Space Marines against Fooz on Meeting of Minds. The Titan himself right here with Eldar badge on the HQ.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Starts 4 scouts as always.
Scouts reporting.
4 scouts and generator. That probably will be snipers.
Scouts reporting for duty.
And some old guy on the banner for servant, or what does it say?
Scouts reporting for duty. Position secure. Scouts here.
Same build from Fooz, 2 generators.
How can we help?
This is economy boom build, I would say.
Return from exile.
Playing defensively, war harassing with the rangers while going for a sneaky tier 2.
We are here to fulfill our duty. All Eldar will success to hold. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Space Marines are here. You cannot imagine.
Scout harass, meeting the rangers, change their minds and have to run back.
At your command.
Fooz should be losing this Bone Singer. Goes down.
Scouts here. At your command. Yes, my
Good job by the scouts.
yes, my
The damage is done already.
secure.
This is probably a mistake. The scouts could get killed for this decap.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Nice with the decap. One scout dies, the second one dies, and the full squad gets killed for one bone singer and one decap. He didn't expect this to get upgraded. Servant sees he's got 2 generators.
Scouts here. Scouts here. To the rally point! Scouts here. Yes, my lord.
Really no idea if this build would work in a Soulstorm. Good job with the Rangers. Fooz saved resources, did not reinforce the Rangers until now. He goes for the reinforce after the points are built and upgraded.
The Wanderers have returned.
Sniper training on the way and Chapel Barracks. Good economy for Servant, 97 to 10.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Also has 2 upgraded listening posts.
Your command.
Under fire.
Servant's economy
Here to serve.
a bit better now.
Returning to battle.
He's got only 1 generator though, needs to build 1 more.
Most beneficent one. Tagging heads.
And we have tier 2 on the way here.
We are taking damage. You have need.
Space Marine squad. No Force Commander but Space Marines.
Scouts in
I think Force Commander is probably useless in this matchup. You need the Chaplain on tier 2 but not the Force Commander. At least not on tier 1. He's good to tank the damage, good plasma pistol. We have no armory though.
Direct us to the enemy. Yes, Lord.
At your
So just the Space Marines for now. They can tie up these Rangers.
direct us to the enemy.
Nice gathering on this side with the snipers. They go for the Guardians.
Yes, my lord.
Good move right here. 4 Guardians killed in a sec. And yeah, they miss. 3 missed shots. Nice. Good job. Tier 2 on the way here for Servant. Space Marines staying in the heavy cover, can't really be damaged by the Rangers.
My lord.
Optics on the way and Fire Dragons for harass. Also builds at a big generator. Where's the Skull Probe? Attached to the scouts.
You cannot imagine.
As I
what we
dreamed,
see
so
with
shall
our
it be.
eyes. We seek the adventure that only war
No
can
bunches
provide.
this time, so you make optics first,
As
obviously.
I dreamed, so shall it be.
The Wanderers have returned.
Plus 60 on energy now, plus 40 from this big generator. If you see the enemy building it, try and destroy this thing as soon as you can. And Fooz goes for the second one. Very ambitious plans.
Scouts
Servant sees this one.
Under fire.
The Chappie is on the way, of course. One unit that you really need in this matchup for the regeneration. And trying to survive in those battles.
We stand ready.
Librarian also, I would say, is a must-have in this matchup.
are restored. I am the Emperor. Your will may outmanifest your years.
Awaiting orders.
Missile launchers on the Space Marines, 1 squad, and heavy bolters for the other squads. Bionics upgrade and Assault Marines.
Danger has found us.
Why does Fooz need so much green? He doesn't have... Okay, it's here. Support portal. Maybe he wants to mass Wraith Lords.
You cannot imagine what we have seen
You
without
can right click on the Wraith Lords with this amount of energy and set the rally point on the enemy base, I think.
incoming enemy fire.
Good job by Servant destroying this one. He probably doesn't realize Fooz has one more on the other side.
Your song shall guide me. So the ancestors decreed.
But it's there. Needs a second assault marine squad desperately to also focus this. Guardians got killed. And snipers defending. Frag grenades and machine cult. Servant economy is not good enough. Nice engagement. Focus is the Falcon with this squad. Good focus. Falcon jumps away.
6 minutes until
Now he sees the second big generator. Rhino almost out. Very nice focus. Servant doesn't destroy this yet, he's afraid of these falcons. Warp spiders out.
Danger has
What's Fooz doing? Is he tier 3 yet? Probably not. Invested too much in these falcons, in the big generators. Has the warp spiders, 2 squads. So no money for tier 3. Also these 2 fire dragons. A pain. It will be over soon though, and I wonder who will win this. Assault marines melting down from 2 squads of warp spiders. Jumps in here and kills the squad. The harass from fire dragons is too crazy. Even without falcons, they are fast enough to do great harass. Focusing the rhino, now they can run away. Hellfire Dreadnought, one good unit for this matchup also. Fire dragons suffering, but they survived, both squads. Good ability, good cast from the Grey Knights, but it got cancelled. Don't know why. And tier 3 on the way now from Fooz. Rangers still alive. If you keep them alive on tier 2 and tier 3, they are even more dangerous. I think they can disrupt the morale even faster with tier 2, tier 3 optics. Snipers idling. I think Servant probably gave up. It's very difficult to handle this with Space Marines. Eldar's mobility is way too crazy.
Under fire. I accept the challenge.
I have awoken.
About 1 more minute to go. Someone will quit. Another big gun up.
To move. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
And tier 3 with tier 3 optics on the way.
You have need. We are under enemy fire.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Not enough infantry from Servant to face all these warp spiders. About 4 Space Marine squads probably would be required to kill all this. And here's the final fight. Fooz was waiting for tier 3 optics and then engage. Good grenade from the Rhino reduces the damage dealt by the enemy in ranged combat. What a mess. Nothing's clear. Who wins this fight? It looks like Servant might be able to survive the fight. The Chaplain is still full HP. He stays in the heavy cover. Needs to bring the Hellfire Dreadnoughts closer. And here we have the Seer Council. A speeder was made. Marines getting tied up. And Space Marines melting down slowly. Grey Knights almost killed. Grey Knights no more. The Chaplain got killed. And yeah, this is over. Fooz takes this game. Almost no chances for Space Marines on this map. Map's way too good for Eldar. Maybe more Assault Marines. 3 squads of Assault Marines, 5 squads of Space Marines. A better economy. Space Marines might have the chances, but still very difficult. Look at this. Both of them kill and lose the same amount of units. Economy pretty close. But in technology Fooz was ahead. Tier 3 Eldar against Tier 2.5 Space Marines. No chances, I would say, for the Marine player. Fifth game, Sloppy Muse and Fooz again on Blood River. This time Eldar against Tau Empire. See if Tau can do anything. And Fooz places 1 generator for now. It would be insanity to go double generator even in this matchup. If the Vespids come in your base and if they see 2 generators,
fate just as we
most likely you will die.
We will fulfill our duty.
Farseer on the way, the opening against the Vespids. I think Vespids are out. And Tau Commander. So what's Tau's strength in Dark Crusade? They can open a Vespids, Tau Commander, and even add the Fire Warriors or the Croods. Because the Vespids are cheaper. You get 3 in the squad, but they are 100 requisition cheaper. If you want, you can reinforce, it's up to you. It gives more opportunities to play the race like that. Psychic Storm on the Vespid. They lose about half HP. Found the generator, but it shouldn't be destroyed. Sonic Pulse dealing the damage and disrupting. More than half HP down on this, but it won't get destroyed. Not easy to destroy the generator on Blood River. Farseer also losing HP from the Tau Commander. Runs into the trap, gets slowed down. A good tactic from Sloppy Muse. It's Sloppy Moose. It's Grim Avocado, such a player, also old one. Tau player. Farseer and Dark Reapers for the start will do the job. Warlock being added to be able and detect. And Fire Warriors on the way now. Bad jump from the Vespids in here. Another one is being used. Bad economy for Tau, 62 to 10. Needs to up some points maybe. And that's how you destroy the generator. You destruct Eldar's army. You force them to go on the outer map. Then with the Vespids you jump quickly in the Eldar's base and destroy the generator. You already know where it's located, so you can do that. Good job from Avocado. Second Fire Warrior squad. Tau Commander lost most of HP. Farseer casted the Mind War probably twice. Vespid should run away. Jumping away. Strong army from Eldar right now. If the Vespids get killed, and they do, very bad for Tau. Both players are on low economy though. And Avocado says GG. He lost the Tau Commander, he lost the Vespids. Fooz asking for a rematch. Not sure why, it should be that Tau player asking for it. Unfortunate game for Sloppy Muse, which is Avocado. But this is one good Eldar tactic to kill Tau. Farseer, Dark Reapers, and Guardians with Warlocks. You can outmass Tau Empire and kill them on tier 1 with this. And the Blood River is not a very good map for Tau. Maybe Vespid Harass with Croods here would have worked a bit better, but I am not sure. The 6th game on Quest's Triumph. Fooz versus Rainian. Rainian was considered one of the strongest Necrons in Dark Crusade, so let's see what will he do. Two generator opening here from Fooz. Wants to go fast tier 2 most likely. If Eldar makes this and Necron is scouting, he will be in trouble. First thing, Scarabs will decap the points, will delay Eldar's economy. Second thing is Necron will know he goes into Banshees or Vipers and will prepare for that. On the right hand side, Rainian starts with 4 generators. Building generators, the usual thing you need to do with Necrons. If you don't do that, you will lose the game. Place 6 or 7 generators quickly. And Rainian goes also to scout. I'd like to see his reaction to this. What will he do? No summoning core yet, no Necron Lord yet. And he sees the finished Soul Shrine. Support portal on the way.
Our mission is successful.
Not sure if this fast tier 2 on Eldar was considered a bug in Dark Crusade, but some people consider it a bug in Soulstorm.
We are here to fulfill our
I'm not sure how a relic would overlook such a bug. If it is a bug, it's too obvious. You can't really miss it. No Necron Lord being made, he can't really do anything against the vehicles. Rainian will try and hit tier 2 faster maybe. Reinforces the Necron warriors a bit. And we'll have 70 income. Rainian should be going tier 2 quickly. It's lucky that Fooz doesn't use Wraith Tomb on this monolith to delay his tier 2. You can do even that. And if you do that, Necron will be in huge trouble. We have Falcon from Fooz instead of Vipers. Interesting. And he will go to defend. Usually Eldar go for tier 2 to make the Vipers and destroy Necron's generators. have 3 or 4 Vipers and just focus these generators, and Necron will lose. It takes too much time to recover the economy, while Eldar will have all the map.
Our mission is successful. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
At your service.
2 Falcons pushed those Necron warriors back. Makes the warp spiders. No bunches. Immortals on the way. And disruption fields. I would go for Immortals and Wraiths in this situation. And maybe build a turret somewhere here to defend from those Falcons jumping into the base. Fooz losing 1 Falcon. Probably didn't see these Immortals. And makes the optics.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Good map control, good economy. The economy is about the same for both players. Rainian places the 8th generator and a tower. After that he needs the greater summoning core and second upgrade for these Necron warriors. And this is the reason you shouldn't build generator on this side. Any squad that stays here can reach these generators and can destroy them easily. So on this map you should build the generators in this area, this one. Very expensive repair from Necrons. And I think Immortals do not have teleport in Dark Crusade. They cannot teleport back to kill the Falcon. That's why you need the turret, especially in Dark Crusade. You upgrade it and you deal with these teleporting vehicles. Greater summoning core on the way.
Danger has found us. We need to move quickly.
Warp spiders. I think this is a bad unit in the matchup. Simply countered by a Wraith. It's so expensive and it gets countered by the Wraith. Just not worth it. And the mobility is not good enough to face Necrons. They have teleport, but once it's wasted, it's not a very good unit. Only now Rainian goes for a Wraith. Very late. And there's no Wraith upgrade yet. Man. He needs a Tomb Spider to resurrect this army. He lost a lot of Necron warriors. And an unfinished generator right here. He doesn't even notice it.
Danger has found us.
116 to 30 economy. Eldar's economy now better than Necron's one. Has full map control with 2 critical locations. And 3 warp spiders. These warp spiders can be countered by the Wraiths and destroyers. A better option would be Dark Reapers, Banshees, and of course a Falcon to carry the Dark Reapers. Global upgrade for Necrons was made, that's good. No need to go in, these Necron warriors do not have the second upgrade. It's a suicidal move from Rainian, being too greedy. And he's floating.
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
Floating 500. Why? On what does he save now? He didn't click on the second upgrade for Necron warriors yet. I don't really understand. What will he do? Is this even finished? Oh, the summoning core is not finished yet, I see. Okay. So just go and finish it then.
Until taking hold victory.
Should have built 1 or 2 more turrets and finish this greater summoning core, or cancel and start rebuilding it here. Yeah, that decided a lot. Necrons had the chances to win this game, only if he would finish this faster. He would upgrade the Necron warriors, make a few destroyers, and finish all the Eldar's army. The worst thing is he doesn't even try to build the summoning core. Yeah, he's pushed on 3 points. That's a pain for Necrons. He shouldn't be able to quit the base. We'll lose the Necron warriors now. And floats 1000 green. Not the best game I've seen from Necrons. He goes to build this summoning core at the end of the game. He's dead. Seriously, this summoning core could have been finished 4 minutes ago, and it wasn't. He even fights the Eldar back, but would probably lose by taking hold. This is so painful. Second upgrade for the Necron warriors on the way. Really needs a Tomb Spider to resurrect the army. Wraith's going to decap. Good. Activate the phase shift.
1 minute.
Doesn't activate it. Well, if the Necrons would play in all the games like that in Dark Crusade,
30 seconds until
It's
taking hold.
clearly possible to beat them, but I think a good Necron player won't really lose in Dark Crusade. It's simply too broken here. It's cheaper generators, cheaper second monolith, stronger army. Most of the Necron units are stronger in Dark Crusade than in Soulstorm. Necron Lord's lightning field is also better. Fooz manages to win by taking hold. I think he'd even lose if not for the taken hold, as Rainian started to recover and had 2000 bank. Eldar wasn't even tier 3 probably. But seriously, such a Necron game, it was painful to watch. Very bad placement of the summoning core, should have been placed in this area. It's enough space here to build it. No need to build it in the front. And even in this position it could have been finished much faster. Somewhat of a close game on units killed. But I didn't really like how the Necron did this time. So this is the 7th game, right? On Outer Reaches, it's again Servant versus Fooz. I've made the music only slightly quieter. I can barely hear it on my boxes. No idea if it will be too loud in the video on the stream. We'll check it later. We have a chapel barracks and armory opening. 3 scouts.
Scouts reporting for duty.
From Servant.
Scouts in position.
And the same thing as in the previous 5 games from Fooz, Rangers and double generator.
I await your instructions. Yes, my lord. At your command. At your command.
A good cap order from Servant. Goes to get this point quickly. Same from Fooz. If you do not get one of the upper points early in the game, it will be harder to take it later. And then it's easier to fight for this point.
Success. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been.
You don't have to run all the way up here.
We are taking damage.
Assault Marines are out, doing some harass. We'll kill the Bone Singer. Well done.
Yes, my lord. At your command.
Guardians wanted to decap, but it's too late.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts in position. Scouts ready. I await your instructions.
Yes, my lord.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts awaiting orders.
What's your order?
Yes, most beneficent one.
All but I can recruit. At your command.
Yes, Yes, my lord.
Rangers killing the Servitor, but the Servitor has a good resistance from what I've noticed against these Rangers. Then when it's on low morale he runs very quickly. The listening post got finished, by the way. Good decap from the Guardians. Won't allow Servant to take this position. 3 Guardians, however, might get killed almost. Run on red HP. 56 to 20. Economy for Fooz. 2 points still unfinished. And look at this thing. 350 energy. And lack of requisition. That's the risk of opening with a double generator. You pay the price later if your enemy is aggressive. Upgrades another 2 listening shrines. No, all 3 of them getting upgraded. Okay, that's good. 2 assault marines fighting the Eldar. Squad cap increase. The Servant wants to outmass Eldar on tier 1, it seems. But what he wants to do? More assault marines, that's right. Three assault marine squads. If these assault marines will stay alive until tier 2, Serpent will have enough units to tie up the warp spiders. Perhaps against these assault marines it's better to make the Dark Reapers and Falcons. Better mobility, easier to counter the assault marines. Farseer on the way, 92 to 20 economy, and tier 2 on the way for Servant.
Scouts awaiting orders.
We are under enemy fire.
The Skull is coming.
Seek the adventure their reward.
And get focused. The Rangers get focused by 3 squads. Not a problem though. They can still run away without getting killed. Nice Psychic Storm, nice grenade. 1 squad of assault marines almost killed. Gets reinforced. And retreats. Space Marine being aggressive on Eldar. You don't really see this often. And even out taking Eldar during this time. Tier 2 up, 97 to 20 economy.
I await your instructions.
Goes for Bionics. And the LP2 focusing the Farseer. Perhaps it should be focusing this Warlock. And then the Farseer. And Surgeons being added on Assault Marines. Intense game so far. They've got the Plasma. Should be getting the Close Combat upgrade too. The swords. Farseer gets surrounded and might even die. She can disrupt though.
We are taking damage. The burden of leadership.
Good hold from Fooz, fights 3 assault marines. With just Farseer, Rangers and Guardians. No need for the Dark Reapers.
How can we help?
Tier 2 up, optics and armor on the way. Fire dragons, stone. Chappie almost out. Melta bombs for the assault marines. Can be cast on buildings and vehicles.
Scouts reporting for duty.
As I dream, so shall it be.
All Eldar must answer. You cannot imagine what we are here to fulfill our duty.
Some floats on Fooz 700 requisition. Needs to do something with all this money. Needs one more generator and needs to order the warp spiders. Not enough energy, I think.
We walk our path.
Assault marines harassing on the other side. Some counter harass. Crazy action going on around the map. Target finders. Optics for the space marines. I wonder, do these guys have the power swords yet? It's a very important upgrade. Nice cast on the fire dragon. So much HP for the fire dragons. None of them dies. They got slowed down, focused by the assault marines and this space marine squad. No members killed. Lack of control. And a few fire dragons get killed. Warp spiders are out, 86 to 50 income. Got a bit low, this point is down. So Fooz is on minus 18. Because this point is down. Better economy for Servant, and I think even his army is stronger now. Very well done. The fire dragon gets killed finally. Needs the machine pit now, I think, and to make a few Hellfire Dreadnoughts, right? Very, very good game so far from Servant. I like how he's doing this. He hasn't lost a single squad of assault marines yet.
What would you have us do?
Yes.
I think he lost the scouts.
Scouts here.
One squad alive.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Defends in here. And destroys also another point during this time. Probably a grenade was cast here, a Melta grenade. The point went down quickly.
Position secure.
Where is he going with this?
What are your needs?
74 income now for Fooz. But he's gathering in numbers slowly.
Leadership lies with us. Quickly.
2 fully reinforced warp spiders, rangers, farseer and guardians. Also 2 falcons. That's a strong army.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Focus on the farseer. Mind war on the chaplain, below half HP. Needs to be careful with this unit. So the librarian joins the fight. Needs to tie up the warp spiders with the assault marines. Oh god. One assault marine squad got killed, right? Also the chaplain, very low HP, but it survives. Needs to get attached to these grey knights.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Fully materialized.
And the third warp spider was made. And Eldar's economy getting restored slowly. So the chappie was red HP a while ago on about 200 and it's almost full HP again. Very good. Servant engages. He doesn't know that 3 warp spiders are waiting for him. And he gets surrounded. Librarian down. And Servant doesn't have the numbers now to face 3 warp spiders. Needs 1 more squad of assault marines. And perhaps a Hellfire Dreadnought. Tier 3 for Servant. During this time he hits tier 3. Now he has to go back, regroup somehow and get the Terminators out. With the Terminators he might have a chance. The assault Terminators. Frag grenades on the way. Yeah, he's got 2 squads of Space Marines. Grenades will be helpful.
At your command.
Good fight so far. Survives until tier 3 versus the Eldar.
We are taking damage.
6 minutes until
And Fooz is also tier 3, goes for superior optics. Even more damage from the warp spiders.
Command me to do.
Taking damage. To the rally point! Apothecary here. Yes, my lord.
I accept the challenge.
The battlefield awaits. Heresy grows, my lord.
Nice harass.
Fall back and regroup. Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders.
And needs detection. Servant needs detection badly. A skull probe at least, if not the librarian.
Returning to battle. What are your needs?
By the Emperor it shall be so.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
most beneficent one.
Heresy grows from idleness.
And I think the assault marines is still without the power swords. No orbital relay also. It's a pain to deal with this warp spider teleportation. One reason why they are so dangerous. Perhaps this thing should be cut to 1.5 teleports instead of 2. Would be a bit easier to handle them.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Everything without morale here. 2 squads of Space Marines without morale. Still no detection. Skull probe finally is out. But why did Servant go tier 3? It seems like he forgot his tier 3. He doesn't build any tier 3 units. No orbital relay, no terminators. This is probably the final fight. Eldar should be able to win this. Seer Council tanking and tying up. Difficult matchup, indeed, nothing to say here, but I think there still were chances for Servant to win this game. Once he hits tier 3, he had to build the orbital relay and make the terminators with Librarian. And slowly move toward the Eldar. He had better economy. And even hits tier 2 faster. Hellfire Dreadnoughts also could have helped. In the end, Fooz economy was higher, but it's mostly because of this power gained. Servant was better on requisition with map control, and good harass with assault marines of Eldar's economy. Better technology for Servant, as we can see. He just didn't make any tier 3 units. And we're left with 2 more games. The 8th game on Meeting of Minds, Fooz versus Martefio.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
No generators. No generators yet. Okay, Dark Reapers. A different build from Fooz, that will be interesting. Two Dark Reaper squads, 2 Guardians, and no generator. More like Soulstorm. On the right hand side, Martefio, also known as FZ Marty.
What do you want?
Very strong orc player back in the day. Also played in Soulstorm. Someone already complaining about the Reaper spam. Only one Dark Reaper is out and they start complaining about the Dark Reaper spam. Oh man. 2 Dark Reapers are okay. However, quite difficult to handle if the Eldar micro is good. Even 2 Dark Reapers can be a big problem. And they go for AD cap. Nice. Big Mech jumps here and goes aggressive on them. Should be able to kill at least 1 Dark Reaper. Come on, just shoot them. Stop and shoot. No Dark Reapers killed. Very lucky for Fooz. Focuses the Warlock and kills it. It was the Warlock, right? Yeah. Well done. Thankfully it won't be a short game, so should be very interesting. I like the introduction. Needs to be careful with these Slugger boys. They can die. One more squad joins the fight. Good. So this was 3 Slugger boys, a double generator. Some kind of economy boom from Martefio. Fooz also adds 2 generators. And he can also add the Farseer or a 3rd Dark Reaper. Instead he goes for the 3rd generator and maybe will upgrade some points.
We're under attack! Where's the fighting? Where's the fighting? What? Abuse! You need something fixed. We're under attack! What now? Where's the fighting? Don't bother me. I'm working on something.
I'm trying to understand what Marty wants to do. Go for vehicles or what?
What's it?
No, definitely not. He goes for the 3rd generator on 25 work population cap, adding the 3rd generator and pile guns. Maybe after that he will build some banners and go tier 2. Tier 2 almost up for Fooz. Marty being a bit aggressive. While the Slugger boys tie up the Dark Reapers, the Big Mech will try and destroy this point. Tier 2 up, an Harlequin could be made. Fooz goes for the Fire Dragon Stone. Nice, nicely done by the Big Mech. Maybe we'll kill these Bone Singers. Good focus here, arranged combat on the Bone Singer. Now should be finishing this point. And good job from the Slugger boys. But so much investment into their reinforcement. Seriously. Non-stop action so far. The LP2 goes down. 122 to 30. And tier 2 for Orks now. Very good. These guys should be capturing the point.
Taking damage.
Optics on the way. And time to destroy another LP2. But how will Orc face the fire dragons in here? He needs a Slugger Boy or a Storm Boy squad, because the damage is much higher. I mean, the fire dragons will be able to destroy Orcs' economy much faster than the big mech, these listening shrines. Yeah, the mech shop that is. And Storm Boy squad. War truck on the way. And the Slugger Boy is still running for the Dark Reapers. Fooz doesn't realize that all he needs is one Harlequin to deal with these Slugger Boys. Only one Harlequin.
Danger has found us.
And he has enough resources for the Harlequin.
How can we help?
Send the ancestors to
War tracks. War truck joining the fight should be destroying this support platform while it's not upgraded yet as anti-vehicle. Big Mech keeps destroying these listening shrines. Crazy game from Orc, but it doesn't really work. He should somehow regroup and get more upgrades. The aggression is good, but the damage is not there. Needs more damage. Crazy. Good job with the Storm Boys tying up the Fire Dragons and Slugger Boys the other squad. What a craziness. Both players lost some points. The greed from Orc is too crazy, and he will pay for that soon. Look at this Eldar's economy, 140 to 70. And it's 110 to 30, much lower for Orc. Storm Boy speed, and Orc is losing slowly. He won't be able to finish Eldar with this push.
We are under enemy fire.
send the ancestors decree.
Death and fate have taken
Another full HP Harlequin is here. Storm Boys decapping the points. And Eldar's economy gets lower. Time to destroy his generators. Fooz, Marty saw the support portal here. Brings the tank boosters and made the killer can. This fire dragon harasses the pain. They get focused. One squad might even die. Very nice. Great economy damage from the big mech this game. Destroyed plenty of listening shrines. Now switched to the generators. Focuses the guardians in ranged and kills them. Marty losing a banner. Needs to rebuild it. What Martefio needs to do now is try and destroy this big generator and the support portal. Will be in a very good position after that.
Incoming enemy fire.
For now, Eldar still has the advantage in economy. Even without 2 points captured, his economy is better.
Danger.
Yeah, that's right. Big Mac got killed, it seems. Good job by the killer can, destroying a point and killing the bone singer. Warp spiders out. 2 squads, right? And Marty goes for this sweet location. 3 buildings that need to be destroyed. Big generator will go down. And finally, Orks economy gets a bit closer to the Eldar's economy. Much better now for Ork. What a crazy game so far. I still don't know who will win. Ork will try and go tier 3 from what I can see. Still does damage in the Eldar's base. Good job from the tank boosters infiltrated. They should focus the support portal and destroy it. Fights on 2 fronts. Global upgrade for requisition on Orks. I think Fooz has it. He made it long ago. And finally deals with this killer can. What a pain it has been. Unfinished point. Needs a few more points to get finished. Fooz doesn't notice this. And another LP2 down. Not enough energy for Orks to go tier 3. He's got the limit, but not enough energy.
Your song shall guide me. Serve the
Strong army from Fooz, 2 Dark Reapers, 2 Warp Spiders and 2 Fire Dragons. Nice combination. I really like the Orc harass in this game. While fighting he also does some nice harass on the other side. Previously it was the Killer Can, now it's Storm Boys with the tank boosters on this side. You need to do that to distract your enemy, especially as Orks. And tier 3 is on the way now.
We are under enemy fire.
Harlequin trying to kiss. He does that.
Let your enemies fear.
Again, fights on 2 sides. Not easy to do that. Tank boosters suffering, 2 squads getting killed. And even the Storm Boys might get killed. $129 to 59 requisition, I mean economy for Martefio. He has enough to make those flash gates. Should be making the flash gates. The Mad Dogs, maybe the War Boss even, attach it to the knobs. And he needs the big mech also, but it will take time to get all of this army out. And I think Fooz is still tier 2, right? He didn't have enough energy to go tier 3 yet, so he should be tier 2. Rebuilds the big generator. And the Fire Dragons harassing again. What a pain. Marty needs a squad of flash gates on this side to deal with them. They can now destroy all these banners, a generator, listening post. Should be sending this squad and defend. Crazy pain by the Fire Dragons. And during this time Marty also loses the knob squads. Some bad control, bad engagement. We'll also lose the flash gates. Didn't have the Mad Dog. Work lost too much in the last minute, but he had the chances to win. All that he needed to do is to go with the first squad of flash gates on this side and defend, gather a bigger army and then go slowly toward the Eldar's base. Would be much better. He was too greedy with his attack. Still a crazy game, but with a few mistakes. Mad Dog fails to cast the ability. Could have survived.
Serve the ancestors to keep.
Tier 3 on the way now for Fooz. I was right. He was on tier 2 all this time. 3 fire dragons. Squads. Tying up the flesh gates. Good job with the fire dragons at just making them to tie up the flash gates. Didn't see that done before, but if you've got the economy, why not? They've got plenty of HP, good speed under the fleet of foot, so they can tie up the flash gates. No mad dog bombs were placed yet in this game.
Six minutes until taken hold victory.
Tier 3 optics, and yeah, that's about it. Eldar will win. Critical mistake made by Martefio a bit earlier when I said he went with the knobs in, lost all of them. Instead of defending this side, he lost too many banners, generator and pilo guns on the relic. It had to be defended instead of going for attack. Eldar kills more. Well, there's always more orks dying in most of the games, especially if ork is massing close combat units. They die all the time and get reinforced. And for the end, Eldar Mirror, GAD, Karat versus Fooz on Titan's Fall. Also, from only what I've heard, Karat was a strong player.
We will fulfill our duty.
So Titan's Fall was new in Dark Crusade.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Obviously, the Rangers are made in Mirror. You can also make Farseer with Warlocks. What does he have on this banner? DST. No idea what's that.
Success.
And Ranger Infiltration.
Exile. You cannot imagine what we have seen
At
without.
the top side,
We are shaped by fate just as
same
we
thing from Fooz.
How we just as we shape it. Our minds work as one. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We walk the path less traveled. Our path. We walk our path.
And both of them added these Warlocks on the Guardians instantly.
Enemy sighted. Time.
You need the Warlocks to detect enemy Rangers.
The adventure that only war can bring. Master, clear.
Karat wants to be aggressive, kills 2 guardians, and runs back.
We seek the adventure that initiates our path. Our minds are clear again. Great minds work as one. Danger has found
Now that should be a decap.
We have secured the area.
Well done.
The darkness has damage.
And even a decap could happen here.
Judgment of the council.
This Eldar mirror is easier to watch because players do not use the same colors. It's white Eldar for Karat and blue for Fooz.
Our minds work as one. Incoming enemy fire. We return to defend. The burden of leadership lies with us.
No decap on this side.
What would you have us do?
Fooz already has the advantage, I can say, in economy at least. He manages to decap 1 point. Karat doesn't.
We are under enemy fire.
But it won't be a short mirror. It should be about 20 minutes, which is pretty uncommon, I would say, as Eldar mirrors tend to end in early tier 2. At about 10th minute, this one will be a longer game.
Danger has found us. Our minds work as one. What would you have us do?
What Karat really needs to do is to go and take this point instead of fighting on this one. I don't understand what he wants to do there. Made the farce here.
Enemy fire.
None of the players taking the relics yet.
We are here to fulfill Crow's destiny, and I respond in kind. The burden of leadership lies with us.
With a Farseer, Karat might fight this Fooz army.
Retreat to the web way.
Fooz does not have the Farseer.
The enemy cannot hide from my
We are the
sight.
judgment of the council.
Goes for it now. 68 to 20 for Fooz and 56 to 10 for Karat.
To the fray.
The difference is obvious. On this low economy, even this difference is a big deal.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Karat invests more in his army faster, Fooz invests more in his economy.
The future seems so clear.
The time for war is now.
At this point delayed, big time, decides a lot.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. The enemy cannot
Same thing from Fooz, made the Farseer and will add the Dark Reapers. Builds the 3rd generator.
Incoming
We have only 1 generator for Karat now.
The time for war is now.
what needs to be done.
My music is a
And 1 LP2 going up.
We walk our path.
Now Fooz can go tier 2 and Karat can't. Doesn't have the power to go tier 2. Only plus 10 and he's upgrading the points.
We are taking damage. We have secured the air.
Fate
We walk our path.
of space and time. Retreat from my life.
This should probably will go down. They are trading points.
The time for war is now.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We seek the adventure. Incoming enemy fire.
The enemy cannot hide from
time for war is nigh.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
The burden of leadership lies with
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Tier 2 almost up for Fooz makes the Dark Reaper squad now. And we're only with one generator for Karat. Probably these Dark Reapers being added was a mistake. Should have built 2 generators instead of this squad. Oh, he has 2 Dark Reaper squads. So this delays his tier 2 by a lot of time. At least he's doing some damage. Could be worse. And Fooz avoids fighting his army. Fooz knows that he would lose a straight up fight. Instead he hits tier 2. And is trying to avoid Karat's army for now. Makes the optics. With the optics he should be able to fight Karat, even if outnumbered. 2 more Dark Reaper squads, so Karat decides to finish Fooz with tier 1 army. He sees Fooz tier 2. Interesting choice from Karat, never seen that done before. Trying to fight with just tier 1 units. I mean in the mirror matchup. Another Dark Reaper squad is here. See if this will work. But Karat needs to gather all of his army together. It's split in 2 now. Optics and armor for Fooz. Also economy a bit better on energy. Could try and get a Falcon out.
We are under enemy fire. Fear the judgment of the council. The crowd will seize me and I respond in kind. Our warrior heart shines once more. You must retreat to the westward.
Good focus from the Rangers. Fooz Rangers are focusing Karat's Rangers, a big deal in this matchup. Who loses the morale first is on the downside.
The darkness has passed.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Only if Karat hits tier 2 during these fights, it could be great for him. But he focused only on the aggression, no macro during this time.
The Destroyer has turned on us.
The enemy cannot
Huge
hide
army,
from my
but
sight.
now he won't be able to stop the vehicles. The support portal is up and Falcon is on the way. Fooz with lower economy now.
Danger has found us. What would you have us do?
Bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we should be. Command me to build.
Okay, finally tier 2 on the way.
Damage.
But the Falcon can find this spot really easily.
Cannot hide from my sight.
We are taking damage.
50 to 10 economy for Fooz. Maybe that will help Karat win the game. His economy is a bit higher.
Command me to build. We are under enemy fire.
And he has 3 Dark Reaper squads now. Or no, 5. 5 Dark Reaper squads. That's a lot. No anti-vehicle needed, the Dark Reapers alone are enough to deal with the Falcon. And Fooz has no economy. I wonder who will win this. If Karat doesn't make any mistakes from now on, he should be able to take the game. Seriously. Another Falcon comes in. Bad fight for Karat. He should have retreated and wait for the optics. Now that his tier 2 doesn't have enough energy, should build one more generator. Some pathing. The Falcon's causing pathing, it's crazy.
The darkness has passed. Danger has found.
Mountains at your command. Mountains at your command. Weapons fully charged.
Karat's army without morale, and they cannot stop the Falcon. So Fooz should be able to take this, but it was pretty close. Karat had a chance until these vehicles came out.
Danger has found us. Our minds work as one. Back.
Not bad on economy, but he's reinforcing the squads. All the resources go into the reinforcement, no upgrades, and no support portal.
The time for war
Your
is
song
now.
shall guide me. As I dream, so shall it be.
We are taking damage. Hear the judgment of the council. The time for war is now. Our focus is undone. We must retreat. The burden of leadership. We must retreat to the webway. Hear the judgment of the council. Incoming enemy fire.
Still low economy for Fooz, he doesn't even care about
What is your wish?
his economy, it seems. I mean, he's not greedy on
The wanderers have returned.
improving his economy for now, he just wants to
Hear the judgment of the council.
focus on the harass with these fire dragons. And also the Falcon.
We are taking damage. We are taking damage.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Looks like Karat's army is so huge, but it has no upgrades. I think he doesn't even have the optics yet.
I sense the enemy.
Don't know why he hit tier 2. But it was intense.
All Eldar.
Lots of action.
We are taking damage. What would you have us do? Command me to build.
Clean game from Fooz. No mistakes, good decisions. Maybe making 2 fire dragons was a bit of a bad decision. You just need 1 squad, especially that Karat doesn't have any vehicles. And make the warp spiders.
Incoming enemy fire. The time for war is now. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Rush the enemy position.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Crush the enemy.
The burden of leadership.
So you really need to match your enemy's mobility in this matchup. You have to have almost the same timings. If the other Eldar will have a Falcon and you don't, you are dead. You really need Falcons. I just don't see how Karat can make a comeback, so I don't know what to say now. I just know that he's losing slowly, his economy got lowered a lot. He started to float and he doesn't know what to do. A bad decision from him is he made too many Dark Reapers on tier 1. 1 squad would have been more than enough. He made 5 squads of Dark Reapers. That's about it. Should be the last fight.
As I dream, so shall it be.
At your command.
New maps for the players. Karat says he needs training. Nevertheless, a pretty close game for the first half at least, until but even when the Falcons were out, Karat had the chances. The biggest mistake was that Karat invested all his requisition in reinforcing his 10 infantry squads instead of making upgrades and making Falcon. 1 Falcon to match Fooz mobility could help. Lack of experience, I think. Here we have the stats for this last game. On the next live stream I will also record games from Dark Crusade, for now, on this channel. We won't have as much Eldar in the next live stream. I will think of a player to record, to cast. Today it was Fooz, next time it will be someone else. On resources it was even close, as you can see. Fooz only slightly ahead, mostly on power. and ahead with technology, more upgrades. While Karat used plenty of requisition for just reinforcing. So I think that's about it for today's live stream. The live stream will be available later on this channel. Leave your feedback below the video when it's available for watching. Let me know what do you think about this sort of live streams. Would this be interesting to watch or not? So I'll think about it. You can also suggest what players to cast from the old players, and I will try to get some interesting games. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next videos.